It's exciting right from the start. It's fun, even while you're learning. It's bowling, America's most popular sport for men, women, youngsters, families. And here's the show that brings you all of the fun and the excitement of today's bowling, television's most popular bowling show, Bowling Stars. Now, for the play-by-play, here's your bowling sportcaster, Whispering Joe Wilson.
Hi, friends. How are you? Welcome to Bowling Stars, brought to you from Faetz-Nieson Recreation in Chicago. For this week, we have, I think, as great a natural as we could possibly have conceived for you. We're going to bring you two men who have formed the big records that we have had, some of the big records that we have had in past weeks. The first man, the man who beat John Gunther in a tremendously thrilling match last week, your defending champion, Billy Welu. Again, from Houston, Texas, now bowling out of St. Louis. Huh?
Right.
His opponent is the man who ended Bill's early string of 3 at 3. It was the second time anybody had gone 3 matches before losing. He is the man who, in the course of his string, went 5 before he lost and shot 701, 757, 738, and lost with a 638. Also, there was a 715 in there for his 4th match. He is second high in money earnings, $5,748, a 236 plus average, the highest of anyone we have had. From Chicago, Johnny King. How are you, John? Now, these fellows are shooting a 3-game match for you. The winner will be decided on total pins. Over those 3 games, they have completed the first game and 7 frames of the second game. And as you men know, the winner gets $1,000, the loser $1 a pin, and the bonus arrangement still holds, whereby you get $10 a stick for every pin over 700. And in addition, a perfect game on the air, the second or third games carry $10,000 for either or both. You might think about that a little bit, too. King of the Hill, as you both know, excuse me, you go until somebody beats you if you win. Any questions?
No, Joe.
John?
No questions.
Okay, good luck. Good shooting to both of you.
Thank you.
Well, Johnny King ended Billy Welu's reign the first time, and you kind of wonder if maybe that's what he has in mind again. As you see, Johnny won the first game, 254 to 181. In this one, Johnny has 128 through the 5th and a double, to Billy's 136 through the 6th and a spare. So that Johnny probably leads by 22 pins for this game, and that would mean that he had a lead of 95 pins for the match. Well, here's Billy Welu up on 5, where he will be finishing in this, the second game only. He won the toss, elected to finish on 6 in the 1st and 3rd. Fine, boy! If anybody needs strikes, it is Billy Welu. 156 through the 7th and a strike. Johnny King, however, with 128 through the 5th and a double out in front of him, could be up by 32 pins for this game, and that would make him 105 for the match. Johnny on 6. Out. 7-9 rail down there, as the magic triangle indicator indicates. And the automatic pin spotter is going to set up a rail, barring an accident or a near miracle, is just not to be had. He's going for it. He's going for it. He was trying for it. And with just a hair more, who is to say he wouldn't have made it? This is an almost impossible graze, but nothing is completely impossible in bowling. Well, Johnny's open with 183 through the 8th and nothing going. 182, I beg your pardon, because he didn't get any count on that last ball. And he could be down by 4 pins for this game. There we are. That is the way to roar back from those opens. 182 for Johnny King through the 8th and a strike. But Billy Welu, 156 through the 7th, and on a strike. If he doubles, can go up 4 for this game, and that would put him down 69 for the match on 6. Oh, there he is. Wasn't that a beautiful strike? That was really labeled, wasn't it? 156 through the 7th and a double to 182 through the 8th and a single strike. And now Billy Welu does lead for this game by 4 sticks, and he's only 69 off for this match. And this is not an insurmountable lead for this 26-year-old, 6'4", 224-pound college graduate. First ball in the 10th on 5. Oh, gee. That's as pretty a strike as you'll ever see. Now Billy with a turkey shows 186 through the 8th and a double ahead of him. And you experts, we are filling in the frames, yes, so that those people who don't score very well can keep right abreast of everything as closely as we can bring them to that score. And a 4-bagger here puts Billy Welu near 216. And there it is. 4 straight strikes where he needed them most. This has been a good game for Billy. He has turkeyed once in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th frames, and now strung in these 4. And of course, he has the 216 through 9. If he can get the next strike, it is 246. Touch bowling for you. 246. And this should put a little heat on Johnny King, even with an edge of 69 pins if he strikes out on 6. Oh, boy. That first strike for John. And with 182 through the 8th and a double ahead, as you can see, one more is going to put him up around 240, 241, 242, somewhere there. And he will still take 69 or thereabouts into the 3rd game as a margin. Beautiful bowling, isn't it? 212 through the 9th, and one more strike makes it 242. And when the challenge faced him, he rose right up and met it. Last shot. Every step of the way. Boy, how's about that? 4 straight strikes in each instant. And the winner of the 2nd game is Billy Welu over Johnny King, 246 to 242. Well, I hope you looked at that one very well, because that is one of the best games you will ever see. Winner of it, 246 to 242. He still has his work cut out for him as he trails 496 to 427 by 69 pins. Billy Welu! Well, I was just thinking, Bill, how high is up?
Well, you need a lot of pins against this guy here.
Sure do.
Came out of the chute pretty bad with that 181, and you can't spot a guy like this that many pins.
I thought you were tapped in that first game, too, didn't you?
Well, I was satisfied with the way I hit the pocket, Joe, but the ball wasn't rolling very well.
Well, Bill, I hope this won't be interpreted as partiality, but I'm going to go out with you because I think you need a little help.
I need a lot of help, Joe.
Billy Welu! Billy Welu, up on 5. He'll finish on 6 as the winner of the toss. The alternation of the alleys in the games in accordance with ABC and All-Star regulations. It'll take a lot of those. He is to make up 69 pins. But there's one strike. And these fellows play them 1 strike at a time. If they're wise. And they are, or they wouldn't be where they are. Johnny, on 6, he finishes on 5. And you keeps doing that. And that dash put there by our scorer under Billy Welu's score indicates that we are even for this game. A +1, remember, will put Billy up a mark. A -1 puts him down a mark, and a mark is worth about 10 pins. It varies up or down with count. At the moment, Mr. King leads by 69 pins for this match. All right. Down. Johnny King has a double. And Billy Welu, trailing by 69, will have to double just to match. Billy, one of the most graceful bowlers, as we've pointed out before, you will ever see. Watch the gliding motion. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. And it's a double on either side. And Billy Welu's score still shows the dash under it, indicating that we are even for this game. And still, Billy Welu trails by 69 pins for this match. This fellow, who was born and raised in Houston, now shoots out of St. Louis. Graduate of St. Thomas University in Houston, took a business master's degree almost at St. Louis. Turkey! Now you will see us filling in those frames again, violating the only superstition these bowlers observe, so that you can keep right on this score. And Johnny King knows that he must duplicate or lose 21 of the 69 sticks. Look out, look out, look out, look out! Almost a 310. As it is, the 3 pin standing down there. Johnny has had one rail. He had it in the first game. It was a 4-7-10 on this same lane 6 on the first ball he threw. Johnny started out rather on the wobbly side. He was getting some lucky hits, but he has firmed. All right, it is done. For a spare. But a spare, as we said, with a 9-pin count at this stage can cost 21 pins. 49 through the second and a spare to 30 through the first, and a double ahead means that you are 11 pins down through 2 frames and lead by 58. But that can drop to 48 if Billy strings. And Johnny, to be sure, must hit here on 5. The safeguard, but is left of the lead with 69 through the third and a strike. And Billy Welu under the gun, no less, because he must string it out 2 more to be absolutely certain on 6. And there it is for a 4-bagger. Now Billy Welu shows 60 through the second and a double ahead of him to 69 through the third and a single strike. And if he can get that 5-bagger, then he will be 21 to the good for this game and only 48 away for this match. And the pressure then may start to shift a little bit here. Hey, there he is for a 5-bagger. 90 pins through the third and a double leading him to 69 through the third and a single strike. Johnny King now 21 down for this game, is 48 for this match, and he must hit it on 6. And he certainly did. Beautiful strike. So there is no more gaining or losing to be done right here. Billy Welu's 90 through the third and a double to Johnny King, 69 through the third and a double gives him 21 pins, and Johnny leads by 48. And now, if he can turkey, that will be safe for a little longer, and the pressure will shift the other way, possibly. Oh, sir. 4-7 left against Johnny. And this 37-year-old, 6 foot, 170-pound original native of Cleveland, born and raised there, who moved to Chicago in the 57-58 season to bowl with Buddy Bomar, is now under the gun. He might lose 22 more. They're out for his mark. Johnny King shows 117 through the fifth and a spare.